All right, guys, I'm sure you can see it already, but that is why you always double check your holes. That spoon bowl was not the good tone I was getting, as you can see right there. All right, put your hand out, close your eyes. I'm gonna hand drop you something.
Oh no.
Yeah. Alright guys, welcome back to Mason Merc Metal Detecting. We got a special guest here today, Dougie Fresh is with us again. No Mason. Mason and Lily are in school where they belong. It's a Monday, and we're doing a scouting mission here. We are way up in Maine, over an hour away from my house. Got some input on some potential foundations and cellar holes up here. Very well could have been pounded, but there's lots of land around it, so we're gonna see if we can pick up some pieces of history today. What do you think, Doug? We gonna find some stuff?
We're gonna find some great stuff.
All right, we'll turn you guys on with that first great find. All right, guys, we made it to the first of many sites we're gonna check out today. And let me tell you what, it was a brutal hike up this mountain. Lots of rock walls. This land has been built up and put like a retaining wall. Not sure why, but it's not a cemetery. There's no grave, so we're gonna do a swing around here and see if we can pick up on any tones. All right, hopefully we're turning this camera on. All right, right next to this rock wall here, somebody built. Again, there's no cellar hole here, but it looked like it on the LiDAR search. But my first target, there's lots of metal on the ground. First target looks like it could have been some part of an old hinge. Oh, I'm pretty excited because there are targets everywhere. This isn't anything desirable, but who knows, could pick up. All right, guys, second target is actually a fully intact old hinge. I do have a friend that heat treats these and tries to reuse them. So I might put that on the rock wall and see if I can remember to pick that up on the way out of here. It's a beautiful hinge, still fully intact and 100% reusable. All right, we'll throw that on the rock wall and see if I remember to get it. All right, third target, third hinge. So this one's a little bit fancier. What's that? Another hinge. This one's a little fancier.
No way.
Yeah, I mean, people would have picked these out if somebody been here before. This target's everywhere, so this could be a good sign. Nice old hinge, beautiful. I'll put it with the other one, try to remember to grab it on the way out. If not, they'll be here for somebody else. Name of the dairy farm. Yeah. All right, so it looks like Doug dug up an old milk jug, but it has a little brass tag here. It says Swett's Hotel.
Swett Hotel.
That's crazy. Imagine if there's a hotel here.
Wow.
First, see if we can get this brass name tag off and keep that. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
Swett's Hotel. Yeah, that's awesome.
Good.
Cool find. I don't know if the camera can pick that up. There it is. Swett's Hotel.
Yeah, a high tone too.
Oh, milk. Yeah, the brass tag.
Brass.
Awesome. Good find.
Thanks.
Stop! Time out. Dad and Doug didn't realize that they were metal detecting at the old Ossipee House, a hotel built in the 1800s. Get back to the show.
All right, guys. A quick little Google search of Swett's Hotel, that brass tag that Doug found on the milk jug. Shows the Swett's Hotel opened in 1894 in Portland, Maine, with Charles S. Swett as the proprietor. Charles S. Swett first appeared in 1891 Portland Directory as a clerk at the Durant House. Blah, 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 blah. Swett's Hotel advertisements were found in the 1897 and 1901 Portland directories. All right, we'll do a search later and find out how long the Swett's Hotel was in business, but that's a pretty cool little piece of history you got there, Doug.
I did. I was surprised.
Yeah.
I thought it was first, you know, I wasn't too sure what it was at the beginning, but then I saw it looked like a maker's mark, and
yeah,
lo and behold,
brass tag.
I
Sweet.
got some history.
We did. All right, big old piece. I could tell it was big. Some type of old farm implement or something. If you guys know what that is, let me know. I think I'm coming up on a cellar hole over here. Hoping it's not a cemetery, but we'll see. It's about 70 feet through the woods here. Let me see. All right, guys, just came up on this. It's definitely not a cemetery. It looks like a cellar hole. But I tell you what, there's some huge pieces of cut granite. There's that one right there. Check this out. And there's targets everywhere, so this could be a hidden gem here. Check out the size of that piece of granite. I wonder what time period this is from. There is a brick on top. There's an old brick. Let's see, does it say anything? Nope, just a brick. All right, wow, there's some serious work went into this cellar hole. Holy cow. Look at this beauty. The little entranceway there. There's bricks all around, but I don't see metal sitting on top of the foundation everywhere. Look at the piece of granite right there. Wow, this is beautiful. That looks like it fell over. It might have been stacked just like that one right there. But we're gonna search around here for a while. This is somebody spent some time here making this, so maybe they dropped some stuff when they were building it. But what a beautiful cellar hole. No writing on the bricks. Alright, we'll turn you on with that next good. Alright, another target the metal detector would not let me forget about. Why? Because it's an iron spoon bowl. Spoonage. It's my first spoon of the day. Alright guys. I'm sure you can see it already, but that is why you always double check your holes. That spoon bowl was not the good tone I was getting. As you can see right there, there's a beautiful little Conestoga bell sitting there. Rescanned the hole, still getting that nice tone. Went back down in there, glad I did. Check that out. That is a beautiful Conestoga bell. It's going to clean up nice too. It's like it still has all that silver finish on it. Wow. Check that out. This is a good site. We might end up spending all day here, not making it out to all the other ooh, almost still had the dinger and it has a little attachment point. I will take that. Hey Doug. All right, put your hand out, close your eyes. I'm gonna hand drop you something.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh boy, what can it be? Part of a lantern?
A bell? Conestoga bell.
Holy cow.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
Jeez.
I think this is a virgin site, Doug.
This is great.
If somebody would have found that, it's
It
literally
would have
just
been found, yeah.
yeah. So let's.
Well, it's gonna shine real nice
I know.
too.
Still has all that silver finish on it.
Wow. Nice find.
Thank you. All right, just came up on a bunch of this pottery and glass on top of the rocks, but I don't see any metal, so I still think there's a chance that either this has been hit and people brought all their trash out, but I just found a Conestoga bell on the backside of this foundation right in the middle of a wide open area. So I don't know. I'm thinking somebody hasn't detected here, but I'm not good at dating the old pottery. There is looks like it would have said China. Oh, somebody's walking up the trail with some old bottlenecks. Cool stuff. And pottery right there. All right, there's my spoon bowl, and there's Doug's spoon bowl. Whose is bigger?
It's how well used the tool.
Oh, right, all right. Size doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They both.
How long it'll last.
Yeah. How much food you can eat with a thing. All right.
It's like snow. You know?
All right, double spoonage. We always find spoons everywhere, guys. Came back to this milk jug. We're gonna move on to a different cellar hole, but we're gonna try and get this brass tag intact off for Doug. It's a pretty sweet piece of history here. I don't want to break that corner off. It looks like it's starting to crack, so I'll gotta be a little more careful. All right, give me a second. All right, guys, here is structure number 3. I know it doesn't look like much. That's because a giant tree crashed into it, but this is a cellar hole. There's a chimney stack right there in the middle. You can see the back wall, and it comes to here, and then there's another wall right here. It doesn't look like much, but it is 100% a cellar hole. There's lots of targets around it. Could be a lot of trash tones, but we'll spend a little bit here, and then we'll move to the next one. All right, guys, kind of a cool find. So this would have gone into one of those hinges. This would have gone into one of those hinges, and this side has a hook that you'd hang your bean pot or your kettle over, and you could rotate this thing over the fire into the fireplace. Pretty cool find. It'd be awesome to electrolysis it and bring it back to life, but just not really feasible for me to carry this out of the woods, so I'm gonna leave it leaning up against this tree in case a future visitor wants it. But pretty cool find. Nice piece of history. An old kettle crane, kettle hook, whatever you want to call it. All right, Doug found, ooh, sorry, like I said, there's a tree over the cellar hole. Oh yeah, you can see where it'd be attached to a shaft. That's a pretty cool little thing. Is it a pitchfork? Is it a tuner?
Sounds like a tuner. You hit it. And
yeah. Interesting old relic though.
Yeah.
If anybody knows what that is, let us know. Is it a pitchfork or is it a tuner? There's no, there would not be a prong in the middle. You can see where the two of them come together like a fork. That's neat. You keeping that?
Well, we'll see.
All right, I am in the cellar hole. Just a different view of it for you guys. There's the corner of it over there. I know it was hard to see from that angle. This is the chimney stack right in front of me, and there's the back wall. Just to give you guys a better look. Again, a tree did collapse on this thing, so it's hard to move through here. All right, okay, just wanted to show you guys the double rock walls. One there, and there's one over there. So it looks like a 2-lane road. We're not on the main hiking trail in here, So that is an old, very huge old cart path. So sometimes Mason and myself have done really well scanning an old cart path. So it could be worth, you know, maybe somebody was going on a bumpy road with their old horse and carriage and all their seated Liberty dimes were dropping out of their pockets. So it might be worth scanning around in there a little bit before we move on to the next. And the surface fine, hit it with metal detector. A live round 3 1/4 duck load Winchester. Somebody must have been out here. My guess is they're hunting turkeys with duck loads. We'll get that out of the woods either way. Alright, I just want to give you guys a view of what Colonial, New Hampshire looks like. So there are literally, so I don't, you guys could probably see that, but that's a rock wall. It comes to a T right there. One comes down here, the other one goes over there where Doug is. Comes down here. There is an opening, like a cart path through the rock wall. I think there's a cellar hole maybe up there, I'm not sure. Another rock wall goes down there. And there's a rock wall that comes all the way. I mean, this is what New Hampshire, Maine, Vermont, Massachusetts look like. There are just rock walls everywhere. I mean, you think about the time and effort it took people to build this stuff. They had no modern machinery. They were using oxen and wagons and brute force. But just a beautiful area. Just thought I'd give you guys a view of it. Alright guys, check out this beautiful cellar hole. Another amazing structure built in either 17, 18, maybe early 1900s, but I'm going more like 1800s. This thing is beautiful. All the walls are squared off perfectly. Alright, we're going to take a break, eat our lunch, then we'll scan around here. Probably for the rest of the day, then we get a decent hike out of here, but check out that. Beautiful. Alright, I'm standing on the lip above the cellar hole looking down at it, and on the surface, got myself an old handsaw. I didn't dig it, it was just sitting here on top of the brick, so maybe somebody else dug it. I'm guessing all these areas have been detected over the years, but I'm hoping myself or Doug, one of us, can pull a old button out of here. I did get a Conestoga bell, and he did get that sweet brass Swett's hotel nameplate, which is going to be awesome. Cleaned up. Alright. Okay, I'm only about 30-40 feet away from the cellar hole. Out of that hole right there, I just got this thing. Heavy piece of metal with some paint on it. I think it actually looks like an airplane now that I'm... Yeah, it's an old airplane. Piece of one. Who knows what that's from, how old that is. If it's time period to the cellar hole or not. I don't know if that's an old Tootsie or not. It's only a piece of it, so I won't be able to tell. Old toy airplane, that's cool. Alright, we'll see if we can find the rest of it. Alright. That hole there, we just got our first oxen shoe of the day. I'm surprised we haven't loaded up on these yet. Oh, there it is. Alright. I am right at the base of the cellar hole. You can see that's the entrance into the root cellar that would have been below the house. And out of that hole right there, I just got myself an old reed of some sort. I don't know if it's a harmonica reed, broken. Doesn't look like it. Looks like it could be like a squeeze box or something. Oh, an old replate. Maybe it is a harmonica. I can't tell. It doesn't look broken. No, I guess it's probably more like a squeeze box reed. Cool. We'll take it. Old relic. It's pretty cool. They got some old stairs built up in the ground there to go up to the higher, to above the house. Pretty neat. Jolly Treat orange soda. Huh. Never heard of that one. And Doug just dug himself a memorial penny and a nickel. And I got an auction piece of one. No, it's almost all there, I think. Just the tips off. And an old shovel head. Target's getting slim, so we're digging iron stuff now. Targets were always slim, but we hiked way out here. Figured we'd give it an honest effort. Time's running out. We gotta start heading back to New Hampshire to go pick up the kids from school, so not sure if we'll turn you on with any more targets, maybe just to wrap up. We'll see. Alright guys, welcome to the Mason Merc wrap up. We got all our stuff laid out here. We'll see what we found. Wasn't a super productive day, but we had a great day outside. We did have a
great Monday.
Beautiful
day. Look at this, through the foliage.
Yeah, fall
blue
foliage,
skies.
Not a cloud in the sky, so can't complain there.
Yep. 78, what is it, 76, 77?
Yeah, almost 80s. End of October, almost 80 degrees. All right, so for the mediocre finds, I got 2 oxen shoes, spoon bowl, a some type of reed plate. I think it's a squeeze box, otherwise known as an accordion. I did get the Tootsie airplane, just a piece. 2 old hinges in pretty good shape. Doug got himself shotgun headstand, a piece of pottery, a nickel. He did score a few pennies too. He got an iron spoon bowl, and the absolute finds of the day are the beautiful silver wash Conestoga bell. That's going to clean up really nice. Oh, it did have a iron dinger in there. That thing fell out somewhere, probably in my pouch. And Doug's brass nameplate that says Swett's Hotel. That's pretty cool.
Plenty of it up there too.
Yeah, plenty of sweat coming off us today.
Yeah.
So I'd like to hear from you viewers. What do you think the find of the day is? Is it that Conestoga bell or that brass tag that came off the milk jug? For me, it's the brass tag. That's Doug's find. Doug likes the bell, but Mason and myself,
I haven't got a bell yet, so
Yeah.
I'm dying for a bell.
So Mason and I, that's probably our 7th Conestoga bell, so they're becoming pretty common finds for us. I would love to find something like that you can research and put in a frame with some history on the old hotel. Pretty cool. All right, we had a great day, and we'll see you guys at the next adventure.
See you in the next video.
All right, guys and girls, just wanted to share some good info that we got on the location, as well as that hotel that Doug unearthed the little brass tag from that day. So when I got home that day, I put a post up in the Forgotten Maine Facebook page. I know you guys that metal detect or just love history, love hiking, you want to check out the Forgotten Maine as well as the Forgotten New Hampshire Facebook pages. They're a great resource to find cool spots to go explore or to metal detect if it's public land, but you gotta make sure you check out those rules. But again, so I got a lot of information after I put a post up asking about the Swett's Hotel, if anybody had any pictures, as well as the location we found it, which was Ossipee Hill in Waterborough, Maine. So we'll get right into some of that history that was shared with us. So we got all kinds of cool pictures and stories to share with you guys. We'll throw some stuff up on the screen so you're not staring at my face the whole time. All right. So in 1800, Josiah Swett moved from Waterborough to Wells, Maine. He built a log cabin on the side of Ossipee Hill, cleared a large 200-acre tract of land. Josiah and his son William decided to build a schooner on the side of Ossipee Hill in 1818. Now, a schooner, if anybody doesn't know, that is a large wooden ship, so building on the side of a mountain is a little odd. But they decided to build that in 1818 because they had such a wealth of oak and pine trees. The interesting thing is that this was 35 miles from the closest salt water. The two endured enormous amounts of ridicule from neighbors and townspeople. 1820, the schooner was finished. They named her the Waterborough and used a team of 50 yoke of oxen and dragged her on sleds 35 miles over the course of several days, where on February 20th, 1820, she was placed in the water at Kennebunk Landing. Josiah's son William Swett was just 20 years old at the time. He was dubbed the captain of the schooner and traveled back and forth to the West Indies trading lumber for rum, molasses, tobacco, and other goods. Now, Josiah's log cabin on Ossipee Hill burned in 1849, and the following year he built a large 14-room house on the foundation that later became known as the Ossipee House, Ossipee Hotel, and some speculate it may even be the original Swett's Hotel. Josiah and his other son Charles became prominent hoteliers, operating the Swett's Hotel in Portland, Maine, a hotel in Rockland, and the summer hotel atop Ossipee Hill, named the Ossipee House. So the info we got on the Swett's Hotel was it was open in 1894 till 1905, and somebody did mail us an article from July 17th, 1903. It was a newspaper article that talked about a giant seizure of alcohol at the Swett's Hotel. So I thought that was odd, because if you look up prohibition on the internet, it states it's from 1920 to 1933. However, if you look up the prohibition in the state of Maine, it listed it as early as 1851 to 1934. So that's quite a difference. That's alcohol was banned in Maine for 70 years before prohibition even started. But anyway, the seizure included a barrel of whiskey, 10 gallons of rum, 272 bottles of lager, 164 bottles of ale, wine, champagne, gin, brandy, and more. It's quite a seizure if you ask me. But so, all right, guys, I just wanted to give you guys a quick reminder. You know, all this stuff, doing the research, finding a cool object like that, doing all the research, that is what makes this such a great hobby, and it's so much fun when you find something like that and you just get to go down a wormhole and again find out all kinds of stuff about something you never knew. But all right, we'll let you guys get back to the show. One more thing I wanted to mention is myself and Doug, we did not have any sentimental attachment to that tag. and we thought it was a great piece of history to share with the world. So we are donating it to the Waterborough Historical Society. So stay tuned and check out how that goes.
Hey guys, so we are back in the town where, I apologize about the noise, there is a busy road right in front of me, but I'm back in the town of Waterborough, Maine. This is the site of where myself and Doug were metal detecting that day when we found the, when Doug found that awesome brass tag. This is the Historical Society. I just wanted to take a minute to show you guys. So again, that brass tag, it didn't have any historical significance, or we didn't have any attachments, myself and Doug, to it, but it is a pretty historic piece from this town, so we decided to put it in a plaque, frame it up, and we're going to donate it to the Historical Society. So here it is. And nobody's home right now. I'm going to go meet the guy to give these to him. So we got a picture of the, that is the actual property that we were metal detecting with, a picture of Doug's tag. Little information about the YouTube channel, myself and Doug, and there's the tag. So all right, we're gonna go meet this guy, and we're gonna hand over the donations, and hopefully they'll be on display for this town in Maine to enjoy for the rest of time. All right,
Hey guys, we appreciate all that love and support. Thanks for watching. Now we're going to do some channel shoutouts. First up, we have Cynthia Swearingen. Now we have
Silver Assassin.
That's our friend Brian. Make sure to go check out those awesome channels.
And don't forget to smash that subscribe button.
And the like.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. No.